My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, popularly known as Blessing CEO. On this video, we're going to be talking about why your exes left you and why they have moved on. You know, sometimes a lot of people are so worried. Why is it that everybody that comes into my life is going? My ex have left me and my ex has moved on. My ex has gotten married. My ex now have children. You are worried. So sometimes you hit yourself so hard thinking that you're the problem. You know, your exes, sometimes you use your ex's life to evaluate your life, and sometimes you use your ex's spouse's life to evaluate your life. You're looking at your ex-boyfriend's girlfriend and you want to be like your ex-boyfriend's girlfriend because you feel like, okay, for your ex to be with her, maybe she's doing something right. Yes, sometimes you begin to compete secretly with the other woman that your ex is with. You want to look like her, you want to be like her, you want to be better than her. You know, you begin to pay attention to their lives, right? The same thing as the men. You start to want your girlfriend, the girl you want to date, to be better than the other one, to be other than you. Begin to look at their lives. Anyway, I'm going to sort that out today and to tell you that you should stop wasting your time, my darling. Let me tell you something. The reason why people leave you is because they are not joined to you. And if they are not joined to you, you cannot make them stay. They have to go. Some people are bound to come into your life and live your life because not everybody is supposed to follow you to your future. Some people are going to help you to that path. Some people are going to teach you. Some people are going to lead you. Some people are going to let you go. Yes. So you need to understand that you are not destined with anybody. Your destiny is not tied to anybody. It's not tied to any of your exes that left. So they are bound to go when they are done fulfilling everything that God wants them to do in your destiny. Exactly. So people are bound to leave you. Stop hitting yourself so hard when people leave your life. It simply means they were not meant to go with you to the future. So let them go. Now, the question is, how come I couldn't cope with my ex? How come I couldn't cope with this man? I couldn't cope with this woman? And she has lived her life. How come I can't marry this person? And somebody else is marrying the person. I'm actually divorced, right? And sometimes some divorcees are saying, how come my husband has moved on? You're divorced with your husband and your husband is married. Let's assume you were married to your husband for like 2 years. And this your husband that you divorced now is now married for 5 years. So you're now wondering, okay, was there something I didn't do right? Because when our exes do not treat us right, we probably feel that nobody's going to marry them. Yeah, this bad man, this wicked man, this man that used to beat me. Doesn't mean that another woman actually married him. Let me tell you what happens. One man's meat is another man's poison. What you can endure, somebody else, what you cannot endure, somebody else can endure it. Some people have the ability to crack bone. Some have the ability to eat meat. It's depending with the capacity of your teeth. What can your teeth carry? Now, we have different strengths, different capacity, and different capability. That's what affects a lot of us. When we get into a relationship, there are some bullshit we cannot take and another woman might be able to take. And some women who have complex issues. And some women who have things they are battling with. Some women are just desperate for a man. So they can take anything a man dish out to them. You might be that woman who knows her worth. If you know your worth, you're not going to tolerate anything from a man. And we have a lot of women out there who don't even know their worth. That's the truth. So they settle for anything. Don't get it twisted. Everything your ex did to you, your ex might actually be doing it to his next, but she might want to endure it. Or everything your ex did to you, he might actually learn with you and be a better man to his ex. Did you get what I said? Good. When we get into a relationship, it's an ability for us to grow and to learn. We become better people with the people we have met. Yes, like they used to say in my dialect, onwe umu nwoke umu nwanyi ji eto agbogobia. Onwe umu nwanyi umu nwoke ji eto okorobia. It simply means there are some women men are going to grow with, and there are some men women are going to grow with. You definitely cannot marry everybody you have dated. So they are going to teach you some certain things. You're going to equip yourself for the man that is going to marry you. Exactly. Your husband did not teach you how to make love. Your husband did not teach you a lot of things that you know. You learned it from another man and you're using it to develop your home. Good. So sometimes these people who come into our lives are learning process. That man might not be a good man for you, but he have learned with you and is going to be a good man for another woman. The same way another man who have learned with another woman is going to be a good man for you. That's the stuff. We keep learning. We keep moving. So no need to hit yourself. It's either somebody is enduring something or somebody decided to change for somebody. And that's what I used to tell a lot of women. You cannot force a man to change. A man is going to change when he wants to change. Maybe that was the time he wanted to change. That was the time he decided to grow up. Yes, that was the time he decided to see the better part of life. Maybe you brought out the man in him. Sometimes circumstances and life can bring out the maturity and the man or the women in us. So stop hitting yourself. You're not a bad person. For every time you leave a relationship, all you owe yourself is improvement. Because for every time you go into a relationship, something leaves you. You give your time, you give your energy. So when you go into a relationship and give that time and the energy, don't forget that your time and your energy is something you cannot get back. Yes, you have wasted it somewhere and you have wasted it. So when you're leaving a relationship, or when you're coming out of a relationship or coming out of a marriage, you should be able to equip yourself back. Get back your time and your energy. Have an alone moment. Don't jump out of a relationship and jump into another one. No. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to hurt yourself, because you need to it's like you are dehydrated. You need to drink water. Relax. Take your time. Equip yourself. Restore those things that you have lost. And that's the reason why sometimes when you come out of a marriage or a relationship, it's hard for you to trust. It's hard for you to love. It's because you don't give yourself time. You just want to jump into another relationship because you're feeling okay if I'm with a man. No, you need to learn to have what is called an alone moment, a journey of self-discovery. Because when you get into a relationship and come out, you've lost something. A little bit of your self-esteem is gone. Rejection is part of it. Why this person leave me? Upon I'm beautiful, upon I have a big ass, upon I have money, upon I'm intelligent. So you have a lot of questions you need to ask. Somebody have tampered with your self-esteem. Same as the man. The man is, I don't have money. Is it because I don't have money? What am I not doing right? Is it because I'm not this? Is it because I'm not that? Is it because my manhood is not big? You know, you have a lot of questions you need to ask. So for every time somebody comes in and out of your life, they have tampered with your self-esteem. They have tampered with your self-confidence. They have taken your time and they have taken your energy. So when you leave a relationship, don't rush to jump into another relationship. Learn, be with yourself, understand yourself, groom yourself, and get back those confidence that you have lost. Get back those vegetables. Eat something. You have dehydrated yourself. Drink water and get yourself back before you move on to the journey of finding love again. Love is like a journey. People will always break your heart, and you always find love again till the day we die. Heartbreak is inevitable. That thing they call heartbreak simply means somebody's always going to misunderstand you. Someone is always going to hurt you. Someone is always going to misinterpret you. Someone will always not want to listen to you. That's what heartbreak simply means. This is the word we have found ourselves, and we'll have to keep struggling. We have to keep moving until we find the one who genuinely wants to understand us. I hope I've been able to explain to you why your ex left you and why your ex has moved on before you. You are not the problem. For every time you leave a relationship, don't hit yourself so hard and start to blame yourself unnecessarily. Find out the things you have lost. Develop yourself. When you leave a relationship or you leave a marriage, find out where you have erred. Find out the things you did wrong and try to correct yourself. It is those corrections that is going to attract the next person into your life. It's called growth. It's called self-development. I used to tell many people, I used to be married to my ex like 10 years ago. I'm no longer that person he was married. I have grown, I have developed, I have evolved. I'm no longer that woman he married 10 years ago. So if another man is seeing me right now and want to get married to me, I'm a different woman altogether. When people come sometimes to my social media page and want to insult me, and I'll just be laughing. You can't be asking me why my marriage did not work 10 years ago. When I divorced my husband 10 years ago, I was just 21. I'm 31 now. So you cannot be asking me, why did my marriage not work? I was just 21 and I'm 31. It simply means I have grown. It simply means I have evolved. It simply means I have learned from my mistake and I'm a different person altogether. You can't compare me to my past because I have grown past my past. I have learned, I have evolved, and I have developed. That's what you should do when you come out of a relationship or a marriage that is broken. Develop yourself. It is that development. It is that addition that you add that is going to attract another man or attract another woman to come to you and to stay with you. Don't forget, one thing is to attract something, another thing is to also keep it. So your self-development, things you have learned from your previous relationship, is what's going to attract somebody to want to come to you and also stay with you. So let's learn to develop ourselves when we come out of this relationship. I don't care what the reason is, but when you come out of this relationship, it simply means you're a survivor, that you survived something. Equip yourself, develop yourself for the next person that is coming to meet you. Don't forget, it is the addition that the person is coming from. If you were that same person that your ex left, the person is not going to come. But because you have grown, because you have evolved, because you have added, people will always come to you. Addition, growth is the most attractive thing in life. That's what people call success. So long as you're successful, people will always come around you and you will always make selections. I love you guys. My name is Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, popularly known as Blessing CEO. So do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. click the link on the bio to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so that when I drop a video, they get to bang you. Bang, bang, bang. I love you guys. Mwah.